and welcome once again. It's day 2 of the fan code Emirates D10 2023, and we are all set for another set of matches. It's going to be 4 battles here at the ICC Academy, and match number 5 is the first game of day 2. It's going to be Dubai taking on Fujairah. Both these teams are looking good, are looking strong, and one of them is going to walk away with 2 points at the end of the first game. Match number 5, that's Dubai versus Fujairah, which is just about to begin. Match number 6 is Emirates Red taking on Emirates Blues. So the Reds will be fighting against the Blues. And then match number 7 is going to be Ajman taking on Abu Dhabi. While the 8th game is going to be a double header for Emirates Red. They'll be playing twice today. It's going to be Emirates Red taking on the men from Sharjah. That's match number 8. Live from the ICC Cricket Academy, my name is Shoaib, and I'm pleased and glad to bring this coverage to you yet again. It's day 2, and it is a hot and exciting day of cricket, but we'll have to find out what the conditions have to tell us. For that, we've got our expert, Abid Ibrahim, out there giving us his analysis of the pitch.
There you go, the second day of this fan code Emirates D10. We're all excited for these games that are happening. 4 games on third, and this is a different wicket than yesterday. What we witnessed, yesterday's wicket was offering a little bit of runs, but this wicket, I doubt. We'll come back to that, but right now, the weather we talk about, it's slightly warmer than yesterday. It's 39 degrees. Now coming towards the wicket, well, this is Australian replica, we call it, and it's a Gabba wicket. It has a lot of bounce in this one. So for this, the area where I'm sitting down, so for both ends, this will be the perfect length for the fast bowlers, where they can subtract that extra bounce and try to trouble for the batters. It won't be easy to get runs in this wicket. I think bowlers will have a lot of advantage. Even the spinners will get those in the arm bowls, and the one which turns away pretty good into use. All you need to do is pitch it at the right areas. You'll get the benefit. If I'm the captain, I'll always choose to bowl first to have the target ahead in a shorter format. Back to you guys in the com box.
Right, so that was Abid Ibrahim telling us that it's a new wicket and it's not going to be easy for the batters to score runs. While the game that we witnessed yesterday, 4 of them, we saw that it was an even wicket. It had something for everyone. The batters got some runs, the bowlers got some wickets, some movement in the air as well. The first match was Emirates Red taking on Dubai. Dubai winning that game comfortably and winning that game by 9 wickets. Match number 2 was Ajman taking on Emirates Blues. Ajman, Sagar Kalyan and Abdul Shakur Sher just took off yesterday, and they won that game against Emirates Blues. Match number 3, Sharjah lost to Fujairah, while match number 4, Abu Dhabi, it was a close finish, a tight finish, but in the end, Abu Dhabi won that game by 5 wickets. We've still got Abid Ibrahim out there sweating in the hot sun, but this time he's got the 2 captains and the match referee for the all-important toss.
Thank you, Coms. It's the first game of the day in the match number 5 of this fan code Emirates D10, and it's been an exciting game. Yesterday's day was been a better one. Now we're expecting a little more better. We have got Safir Tariq, who's leading the team Dubai, and we've got Umair Ali Khan, who's leading the team Fujairah. And I've got my partner, match referee Mr. Iftikhar Ali. All set we are for the toss. Who's got the coin? It's Dubai. Tail is the call. Tail it is. Well, Umair, अब दोबारा से टॉस जीत रहे हैं, क्या करना चाहेंगे पहले?
बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम, बॉलिंग करेंगे पहले।
क्या रीज़न है कल की वजह से?
कल की वजह से भी आपको मालूम है, रात वाला मैच होता है तो ड्यू का फैक्टर होता है। पहला मैच है, फ्रेश विकेट है, तो कोशिश करेंगे कि इनको जल्दी से जल्दी रिस्ट्रिक्ट करें और स्कोर को चेस करें।
अच्छा, थोड़ा सा अलग विकेट है कल से आज, क्या समझते हैं कि इस विकेट पे कितना अच्छा रन होगा?
या डिफरेंट विकेट है, डिफरेंट डे है, तो इंशाल्लाह कोशिश करेंगे इनको 100 के अंदर अंदर आउट करें और फिर स्कोर चेस करें।
चेंजेस?
या नो, हम लोग सेम साइड से जा रहे हैं, नो चेंजेस।
डू वेल।
थैंक यू।
सफीर, क्या करना चाह रहे थे पहले?
हम भी पहले बॉलिंग करना चाह रहे थे, क्योंकि फ्रेश मैच है, पहला मैच होता है, तो इसलिए देखते हैं कि पहले मैच में विकेट कैसा खेलता है, तो इसलिए पहले हम भी बैठे बॉलिंग करना चाह रहे थे, लेकिन नो इज़ अ ड्राई विकेट ऑल्सो, वी प्ले फर्स्ट बैटिंग।
अब क्या लगता है कि कितना स्कोर होना चाहिए एटलीस्ट जीतने के लिए? अब फुजेरा की साइड बड़ी तगड़ी साइड है वो भी।
जी जी बिल्कुल अच्छी साइड है टूर्नामेंट की, और इंशाल्लाह कोशिश करेंगे 120 तक 110 तक इसको करें जितना मैक्सिमम हो सकता है, तो इंशाल्लाह उसको 100 या 120 तक करेंगे इसको।
चेंजेस क्या क्या किया है?
एक चेंजेस है, जे रेस्ट है, और मयंक को इन किया टीम में ताकि बैटिंग आउट और बढ़े, क्योंकि टी 10 फॉर्मेट है, जितनी बैटिंग होगी उतना अच्छा हमारे लिए।
Do well, good luck.
थैंक यू।
Well, that is from the center of this wicket. It's Fujairah who has won the toss and elected to bowl first.
Right, so the news from the centre is Fujairah has won the toss and they have elected to bowl first. The playing 11 for both the sides. Not a lot of changes there, and both the sides promise to be the top runners in this edition of Emirates D10 powered by Fancode. We're all set. The two openers are up there in the middle. Ronak Panoli had a great start yesterday, scored some 30 runs, but couldn't get to his 50. Wasi Shah, the other opener, has opened the innings yet again for Dubai, but couldn't start off yesterday. Hopefully that will change today against Fujairah. So it's going to be Shehbaz who will be starting the proceedings, and here we go. Ball number 1 of match number 5. Starts off with a full toss, and this one has been cracked, creamed and smoked along the carpet, and that's gone all the way for 4. So he's in good touch, he's in prime touch, and Ronak Panoli has started off positively in this game as well. Just a juicy full toss, and all Ronak Panoli had to do was place it in the gap. He's done that, and it's 4 runs. Goes short this time. He's pulled it, and he's pulled it well. That's going to go all the way. First a 4 and now a 6 from Ronak Panoli. And he, as I said, is on fire. That was short. That was in the slot. And Ronak Panoli latching on to that length and smoking it, playing it right from the middle of the bat. It's gone sailing. And that is a wonderful shot from a wonderful cricketer. Joining me in the comm box now is a wonderful commentator, Abid Ibrahim. Abid, welcome.
Thank you very much, Shoaib. It's been an exciting day, day 2 of this Fancode Emirates D10 2023. The shorter format, the exciting games we have witnessed. Oh, that was a good delivery there. It was just slightly coming into the right-hander. And I think it's been a brilliant start for Ronak Panoli, who's got 10 of just 2 deliveries. That's the right way, right approach to attack initially and put those opponents slightly under pressure. But I think what we know about this wicket, that's the only wicket we have in UAE that has a bit of an Australian flavor. Gabab replica, we can call that, when I was there at the center, which has a lot of grass and an extra bounce as well.
Well, that again has been played in the air. This time doesn't clear the fielder. Ronak Panoli living dangerously, trying to accelerate, has perished yet again. Shehbaz gets that man, and it's the first wicket down for Dubai. Ronak Panoli was looking so good, but now we'll have to walk back.
Well, as that bounce, extra bounce troubled Ronak Panoli, couldn't really get going there, could not time that, I think. Look at that, hitting that slice of the bat, and Hafiz Almas making no mistake. Easy catch for him, and that's a first wicket, first blow of the day for Dubai, as their premier batter Ronak Panoli walking out, scored 10 of 4. It's 10 for 1.
New man in is number 3 for Dubai, Taimur Ali, who's been in good form this season. 66 runs for him. An average and a strike rate of 117. More of a long format, but definitely can score quick runs, Taimur Ali. And he'll have to do just that tonight. Shehbaz again amongst the wickets. Goes short, and this one's been pulled and pulled well. It's gone all the way. Not a great delivery, and Taimur has gotten off to a flyer.
Well, for Taimur, it wouldn't be really difficult to bat on this wicket because he's someone who recently played in this surface a lot of games. So for him, you can see that on a very first delivery, he was expecting to be the shorter one, and there would be an extra bounce where he can capitalize on that. Look at that. Beautiful connection, and that went to the distance. That's not an easy shot to execute against the pace of Shehbaz Ali. Shehbaz Ali might look not expressed, but he is very, very fast when it comes to bowl, especially with the new ball, which does a little bit of a shine, has a little bit of a shine and swings around.
"16 runs already in this over, 1 wicket down. Another swing and a miss from Taimur. A dot ball to end the over. 16 for 1.
Yeah, leg stump. Bowling left arm over.
Playing 11 for both the sides. For Dubai, Abdul Malik, Aryan Lakra, Mayank Kumar, Mohammad Farooq, Nilanj Keswani, Rahul Bhatia, Ronak Panoli, Safir Tariq, Shahid Nawaz, Syed Haider, Wasi Shah and Taimur Ali. For Fujairah, Hafiz Almas, Haider Ali, Hamid Khan, Mohammad Farazuddin, Nasir Faraz played well yesterday. Rais Ahmed, Rohit Khan, the bowler, Salman Khan, also the batter for Fujairah, Shehbaz Ali, Umar Ali Khan and Zishan Abid. Rohit to be the new bowler. Starts off with a full delivery on the middle. Syed Haider Wasisha has just been able to get some bat onto it. The ball races away towards the square leg and they'll take 2. So a good start from Rohit. Shouldn't mind those 2 runs because that was off the edge. He's beaten Wasisha on that occasion. Will want to continue to bowl full, at least till the ball is new, so that he can extract some movement.
Well, undoubtedly there. Say there was Shishant got a very, very big responsibility. He's started to get down to the position where he used to bat this one. He puts it away on the onside. Has he got all of it? No. Excellent fielding effort. Ah, we'll maybe need to check that one. But you need to give credit for that valiant effort. I think the umpires are confirming. I think that's 4, maybe.
Well, from the first look, I thought that the ball touched the ropes just at the last moment. The effort was there, but just couldn't keep the ball inside the field of play. We'll have to wait for the umpire's confirmation. And that is a 4. So, yes, it's been given. And Syed Haider will take strike.
I think he knew it. That's where the fielder is inside the circle now. The fielder has been pushed towards the square leg deep. Haider Ali. Yeah, it's very hard to stop yourself from playing shots against those kind of deliveries. Usually when you test the batter on the back of the line deliveries, they are eager to play the pull shot.
That was short, that was quick from Rohit, and at the last moment Syed Haider just didn't offer a shot. That's the boundary. That was the save there. Did well to keep the ball in, but the ball kept on trickling, and this is where the ball touches the rope. So it had touched the rope, and the right call has been made. It's been adjudged as 4 runs. Making room. This one's been played in the air. Syed Haider Vasisha knows that he's not played and not connected it well, and Shehbaz does really, really well to catch that ball, and that is another wicket down. Syed Haider will have to walk back.
Well, what I feel, there will be a lot of wickets today through those miss-hits going up in the air, because there is an extra bounce in this surface. And the batter need to do a little bit better than what they are doing at the moment. 2 wickets are down for Dubai, just 22. And look at that, makes room, goes straight down the ground. And I think the idea was right, but not the execution. He couldn't cope with the bounce. Shehbaz Ali making no mistake there. Takes that catch easy as he like. Syed Haider Vasisha is gone at 6 of 4, 22 for 2.
Safir Tariq, the captain of Dubai, comes in to bat. 14 matches, 97 runs for him. Strike rate of 151, which is good. Oh, that is in the air, straight to the point fielder. Over the point fielder, in fact, and it's gone all the way for 4. A risky shot from Safir Tariq, but he's been rewarded with 4 runs.
Well, what I've noticed, almost every player who's got off the mark with a boundary, that was hit straight just over the fingertips. He got our fingertips onto that, but it was well struck by the captain of Dubai. Got a 4 runs to his name. See, the start, what they need, they get usually that first ball that comes at the middle of the bat, and then they just kind of carry on. Oh, this one has been hit on the onside. Again, some work for the fielder. This might be a case. Put down Amit Khan. Well, I think that was an easy catch.
Well, at this level, you should be taking these catches. There are no 2 ways about it. You should be taking those catches. This is a catch drop, and Safir Tariq lives on. Umar Ali Khan comes into bowl. Slower delivery first up. This one's been spliced again over extra cover. Shehzad just couldn't get there. Shehbaz, the fielder, will only be a couple of runs. In
Well,
fact, it's just a single taken.
Well, I think Shoaib, it's the wickets which keeps you going all these times. Sumer Ali Khan has a great average. I think economy is also a decent one considering the 10 overs format.
I think it's really good in the 10-over format. I think 10 runs per over in a 10-over format is not bad at all. This one's just been guided towards backward point. Another run. And he's also got 38 wickets in 34 matches. So he's a veteran when it comes to the D10 series. I think he's played all the D10 series and has definitely left a solid impact, a solid mark in the tournament.
I think he's also played alongside some of the greatest of the game as well. That's uppish in the air. Heather giving it mighty chase. Oh, he went for the catch. He just dipped in front of Heather Ali. They're trying to run for the third and they got it. Exceptional running this is between Safir Tariq and Taimur Ali.
That's good running. It was in the air and they knew that it's been played in the gap, and that is why they took the first 2 runs quickly, and then with that misfield that allowed them to go for the third. You don't get to see 3 runs being taken too often. That goes to show that there was good presence of mind between these 2 batters, Taimur and Safir. Not a bad over this one so far from Umair. 6 runs of the 4 deliveries that he's bowled so far. But he'll definitely look for wickets. That is what he does. That is what he enjoys more. He enjoys the challenge. He likes to take wickets. And he's always looking to take wickets. Slower and just kept low on this Gaba replica, as Abid says. This one looked like somewhere in Mumbai, this wicket. Kept low and just kept on going at that height.
Oh, well, I think that just hit that part of the grass. Again, the leg cutters are doing good job. I wouldn't mind to have a keeper up for that kind of a pace of Umair Ali Khan. He's an exceptional bowler and experience. 3 gone, 33 for 2.
Bowling left arm around, bowling change. वो सेंटर में दोनों बोर्ड के सेंटर में. थोड़े क्विक चेंज करेंगे, एक ओवर डिले क्विक चेंज करेंगे, थोड़ी एफर्ट मारेंगे, 7 ओवर है बॉल समय. अजय थोड़ा बाहर है. थोड़ा सामने रहे. थोड़ा हो जाओ और नीचे हो जाओ. 1-2 कदम आगे रहे.
New man in is Haider Ali, the bowler, left arm spinner. Short and wide to start off with from Haider, and this one's been easily played towards the covers for a single. So they are looking good, this partnership, after losing that wicket of Haider Ali. The 2 experienced batters of Dubai are trying to build a partnership here. That's quick and that's in the block hole. Umpire says not out. I think there was some bat involved. Yeah, there was bat involved.
This time it goes high. It goes, oh, misfield. Nasir Faraz need to be very careful. These 4 runs. It could have been really, really tough here. But what I think here, it's Haider Ali who's always find these sluggish fieldings in the outfield. Bowls that arm ball, plays it, sweep shot, and got 4 runs. I think that's beautiful shot to execute, where Haider was trying to follow.
Yes, that was premeditated. He knew that Haider is going to go full and bowl quick, and he was ready for it, Taimur. And the placement there was key. Just over that backward square leg region. And he's got 4 runs. Was extra cover this time. Again played in the gap. This is not great bowling, but excellent batting from the experienced Taimur Ali. He's got back-to-back boundaries. And Dubai are on a move.
Yeah, they just want to attack, and this is a perfect way to try to pounce on those deliveries. Oh, this one was turned away from Haider Ali. Good final delivery. A little bit of an expensive over from Haider.
4 overs bowled, 45 for 2. Well, it's the Emirates D10 powered by Fan Code, the 2023 edition. You can see Fan Code. It's not on the ground. It's just wonderful graphics, the 3D effects. Meanwhile, a 3D player, 3-dimensional. And he's played that towards the fine leg region for 4. Safir Tariq, the captain, leading from the front.
Shuffles across and plays it on the onside. And knows that the fine leg is up, so he can take that chance. Race is nowhere to reach that one. Well. Now this makes sense for me. Umair Ali Khan has kept that keeper up and trying to bowl in this 5th over. And he knows that it's very important to take one of these 2 out in this game. Otherwise, they'll go in to put a big total on board.
This one's been played up in the air, not from the middle of the bat, and will land safely. Rais couldn't get there in time, but they'll get 2 runs. So the runs are coming thick and fast here. It's 51 for 2. They crossed the 50-run mark with those 2 runs. And a partnership brewing between these 2.
Well, if you keep going and bowling them on their strength, they'll keep on hitting you. The beauty of Safir Tariq, he waits for the ball and then plays it. And I think that's the right approach and this kind of a surface. But you need to see where the ball is. And also, Umair Ali Khan is typically someone who can bowl those leg cutters. Very difficult to pick those deliveries. At the other end, we have Taimur Ali, who's batting on 20 of 11 deliveries. Oh, I think that's called wide. And that was a kind of a delivery which could have troubled the batter if that was pitched just outside off or maybe onto the off stick. And subtracting that bounce and moving away from the right-hander. This one hit high. Could be a wicket. No, that's gone. Gone into the bushes. 6 runs all the way. Taimur Ali has given all the mighty power behind that shot.
Well, Umair Ali Khan taken for runs is not a common sight. This one was in the slot and waited for it. I think he's judged the pitch, the conditions well here. Waiting for that ball and just smashing that towards mid-wicket for a 6. Taimur Ali moves on to 26 of just 12. Slower and outside off. There is protection on the offside. This seems to be the plan from Umair. Bowl outside off and make the batters play in that area. Get 2 more expensive over this one. 6 runs came off the over before this of Umair Ali Khan's previous over, and now the current run rate is 12.20. Projected score at this rate is 122. I think 125, 120 or 30 should be ideal for Dubai. But for that, they'll have to keep wickets in hand and make sure that these two, at least one of these two, stays there till the end. (61 for 2) after 5 overs. Almas is the new bowler who's been introduced into the attack. And a change in the comm box as well. A new commentator being introduced in the attack in the comm box. We've got Ahmed Khwaja with me.
Thank you very much, Shoaib. Good afternoon to all our viewers. A lovely, crisp Dubai afternoon here at the ICC Academy, and a very strong start here for Team Dubai. Taimur Ali continuing his wonderful form from the previous game, and Hafiz Almas also coming off a player of the match performance. 62 for 2.
Right ball.
This time, short ball outside off. So will be a wide. So excellent partnership here of 41 runs. They were 22 for 2 at one stage, but a brilliant fight back here, Shoaib.
Yes, indeed. They've lost 2 quick wickets. Ronak Panoli and Syed Haider Wasisha not contributing much. But then these two senior batters of Dubai have made sure that they build a partnership and take Dubai to a decent total. 63 for 2 after 5.1. As in comes Almas to bowl his second delivery of the over. Short ball, slower delivery. And a tennis ball kind of a shot there.
Are we at the ICC Academy or are we at Wimbledon here?
Or maybe the paddle.
Yeah, paddle, that's a new trend that's really caught on in the last 2-3 years. Are you a good paddle player, Shoaib?
Well, I've not played tennis, so paddle is still out of the question. I've never tried my hand at it.
Yeah, it looks like it's a way too fast-paced for me at least. 64 for 2 into the 6th over. Safir Tariq and Taimur Ali, they've really been the backbone of this Dubai team for the last few months in all formats. Pulled away this time fiercely towards deep square. Long chase for the fielder, but he does well and gets the throw out quickly. And they will take 2 on the throw. That's brilliant running.
2 runs taken, 66 on the board, Safir on 19, and with him is Taimur. So this partnership definitely a boon for Dubai, as the two senior players are showing how it's done.
Oh, absolutely. Have a lot of maturity, a lot of experience, seasoned veterans. This time, outswinger, slower off-pace delivery from Hafiz Almas, so he's mixing it up nicely here. Of course, in the early afternoon, this pitch tends to be very slow, favoring the spinners. So it's a tough job out there for the big fast bowlers. They have to be very, very switched on here. And Hafiz Almas, he's become another exciting fast bowler emerging on the UAE scene. Just arrived maybe 7 or 8 months back, but he's made a big impact in the domestic scene and getting a deserved call first for Sharjah in the D20. And now he's switched over to Team Fujairah for this D10. So certainly a hot prospect, genuine bowling all-rounder. Packs a punch with the bat as well. Exciting player to watch. Back of the hand, slow delivery gone wrong there. Will be yet another wide. So you can see that he's trying to employ as many variations as possible here. Meanwhile, the partnership has moved on to 46 between this pair. And I think a score about 120, 130 could be very, very challenging even for the likes of Fujairah.
Yes, it's a day game, and we know for a fact that the wicket does tend to be a little slower compared to when under lights. So it will be a daunting task if Dubai can manage to get to 125. This one's outside of. This is a good ball from Almas. I think that length is the right length to be bowling at, and Almas has done well to restrict Safir and Taimur so far. Yes, a few wides here and there, but overall no boundaries in this over, and that's a big plus.
Well, I would say if you're going at 10 runs per over, even that is perfectly acceptable in D10 cricket. Very short, straight boundaries here at the ICC Academy. And the thing that you mentioned about the conditions is very, very important. We'll continue that discussion after this over. Final delivery of the 6th. Dubai in a very strong position. Current run rate of 11.8 is very, very handy indeed. Safir Tariq 20 off 12. Batting beautifully, the wicket-keeper batter. Oh, and he's bunted it straight. Does it have the distance? Oh, yes, it does. Flat batted, over long on for 6.
Again, that was one of the shots that were premeditated, cleared his front leg and then played it straight down the ground. 6 overs gone, 75 for 2.
So a slow start here. Syed Haider, Wasi Shah and Ronak Panoli could not get going. Excellent bowling by Rohit Khan and Shehbaz Ali. But then this long partnership that's gone beyond 50 now, 53 added by this pair. So a wonderful fight back, and the strike rates have been excellent from both. 200 strike rate each. Fantastic batting. In terms of the bowling, Shehbaz Ali 1 for 16, Rohit 1 for 12. Umar Ali Khan took a bit of a hammering today. None for 22 is not too bad. Haider Ali, the left-arm spinner, and now Hafiz Almas introduced. So he took a bit of tap because of that final 6. Gone for 14 in his first over. So Umar Ali Khan, Haider Ali, they will be the sort of slower bowlers, so to speak. And it's going to be Shehbaz Ali back into the attack. Let's see if he can produce a breakthrough. A nippy fast bowler, hits the seam, has that extra lift. Attempted Yorker, chip towards wideish long on. Only going to be a single. Oh, they're pushing for 2. This is great running. Fantastic stuff here from Taimur Ali and Safir Tariq. Really putting the pressure on the Fujairah outfielders. That was just a half hit towards the long on region. But they're so athletic, they've scampered through for 2.
It is such a refreshing reminder that it's not always about those big hits and 4s and 6s. It's also about putting pressure on fielders and running hard between the wickets. And the senior statesmen of the sides are doing and showing us that. And that is so good to watch. Meanwhile, another good delivery from Shehbaz. He's been the backbone of their bowling for Fujairah. Shehbaz got wickets yesterday. I think 3 wickets yesterday. And today as well, he's been amongst the wickets and has bowled really well.
And there you can see the Dubai dugout. Well, I love Syed Haider Wasi Shah's shades there. Very fashionable, but they're about 6 inches too big for his face. I think he should give those to me. I'll rock them very nicely. 77 for 2. Cut away behind point, but straight to the fielder, Hamid Khan. Well, that ball was travelling, and if that had gone through him, that would have been 4.
Well, a super saver moment there.
Cheeky Shoaib Ahmed, very cheeky. 77 for 2. And you can see on the left, the team think tank. We have Mr. Amin Farooq sitting at the back in the white. In charge of the Dubai Cricket Council. And in front of him is Salman Farooq and Fahad Al-Hashmi, the coaches of Team Dubai. Former UAE international. This time inside edge and beats the fine leg. Well, it's a streaky boundary, but they all count.
Well, yes, fortune favors the brave, and there's no one braver than Taimur Ali at the moment for Dubai. He has come out in a situation where they needed runs and they needed quick runs, and Taimur and Safir Tariq both have shown how it's done. This was just the inside edge of the bat, but the intent was always there, and he's been rewarded with 4 runs.
And you were mentioning the conditions at this ICC Academy Oval 2. Well, in the afternoon, especially the early afternoon, the pitch can be very sluggish, hard to play square of the wicket. There's turn on offer for the spinners. Attempted Yorker once again, only a single. And then in the mid-afternoon game, that's the best time to bat. When the sun is setting, the conditions cool down, and the pitch, it has lost all its moisture from the early afternoon game, and then you can really express yourself. And then the evening games, when the floodlights kick in, all of a sudden the ball starts to swing around and it becomes very difficult with the new ball for the batters. So the same ground, just the different times of the day, and it completely changes the behavior of the pitch.
Well, yes, and that is why it's so important to choose the right call, to make the right call of either bowling or batting when you win the toss. I think Fujairah missed a trick in a way that they would have been better off batting first. Brings out the scoop, but there is bat involved, so will be a single.
Trying to be a bit adventurous there, Taimur Ali. Very, very lucky. He got a leading edge on that one. That was honing in on that off and middle stump. So a productive over here once again. 7 overs gone by. It's 84 for 2. So the floating power play has been taken, and that's why Umair Ali Khan brings on his ace speedster Mohammad Rohit Khan. He's had a roaring start to the Emirates D10 this season. Excellent performance in the first game, and he'll be looking to do some damage here. Let's take a look at the field. Only 2 fielders allowed outside the 30-yard circle, of course. So the third man is just wondering whether he wants to go back or not. A decision needs to be made. There is a deep fine leg for Taimur Ali. He's very strong on the pull and the hook. And the short third is up. Very interesting. So who do they want to push back here? Perhaps the long on. So here we go. Important over coming up. Banged in short, and he went for the pull shot. Excellent bouncer. Great pace on it as well. And Taimur Ali, he was in position, but that was just too quick for him, and given as 1 for the over. So starts off with a priceless dot ball. Taimur Ali, 34 of 19. He's played a fabulous innings. He's been in great form the last couple of months. Was a player of the tournament in a recent domestic tournament held here in the ICC Academy itself. So his confidence is really high. He's that kind of a player, a confidence player. Heaved away towards the leg side. That's sailing away all the way for 6. That was absolutely hammered.
Well, the quicker they come, the quicker they go. And Taimur, he looks in hot form. 40 of just 20 deliveries. That one was just again smacked, clearing his front leg. It was in the slot, and that's gone high and handsome for a maximum.
Beautiful shot indeed. 90 for 2. Well, could we see a major upset here? It's that kind of a format. Anything can happen. Anybody can beat even the higher, more fancied sides. And Dubai are in a very, very strong position here. Can they execute well in this final 2.4 overs though? Steps out, bit of an inside edge. Only going to be a single. But he's done the early damage in the over. 7 runs off the first 3 deliveries. Let's see what Safir Tariq can do here as well.
Well, both these are just taking the game away from Fujairah. They got 2 wickets, and since then, they've been like headless chickens.
Well, I'm not sure. Maybe you're just feeling hungry around lunchtime. 91 for 2, Safir Tariq. 31 of 16. This partnership up to 69 runs between this pair. Slow delivery outside edge towards the keeper, and that will be the dismissal of Safir Tariq. Brilliant slower ball by Rohit Khan, and a simple catch for the wicketkeeper.
Well, the variation has done the trick, and I think that was something that was missing from the Fujairah bowlers' strategy. This time Rohit gets it right, and Safir, playing way too early, has found the wicketkeeper Zishan Abid. Easy catch. And that is the end of the innings for the captain of Dubai. A soft dismissal, but he's scored some important runs for his side. 31 of 17 deliveries as Dubai are 91 for 3.
So new batter in. Immediately pushed out towards mid-wicket. It's Mayank Chaudhary. Another very stylish right-handed batter. Good inclusion in the Dubai squad. I'm a big fan of this lad. It's a difficult role to play in the middle order of a D10 game, but he certainly has the skill and quality, Shoaib.
Oh yes, absolutely. He's one of those players coming from India, played a lot of domestic cricket in India, from the north of India, and then to come out here and to forge an identity. I think that tells you that how talented this young boy is.
Oh, absolutely. So many cricketers coming through from that region, especially in the UAE. A lot of stylish batters. This time in the slot and hammered towards wideish long off. Hits the gap and hits the fence. This is an incredible innings from Taimur Ali. And he's taken full toll of Rohit Khan in this over. They've picked up 12 runs in the power play. 96 for 3 after 8. This time in the slot and out of here. Beautifully placed over that wideish long off region for 4. So it's going to be the left arm spinner Haider Ali to bowl the penultimate over. A big risk taken here by Umair Ali Khan. Like you mentioned, at the toss, they elected to bowl first. So it's certainly going to be a hefty run chase now for the men in green. Attempted Yorker length delivery. Beautifully bowled there by Haider Ali. He is a skillful campaigner. Starts with the dot ball, a priceless dot ball. Every delivery counts. Every delivery is an event in D10 cricket. Taken on the full hammer towards extra cover. Long chase for the fielder, but the ball will win the race. A timely boundary from Mayank, and that raises the 100 for Team Dubai.
Well, they have set up a platform, both these senior statesmen, Taimur and Safir, and now it is just the ideal time for somebody like Mayank to come out and play the shots that he loves to play. This one was caressed into the gap, and that's gone all the way for 4. So a good start from Mayank as Dubai reached the 100 mark.
Once again, right in the block hold. Good bowling from Haider Ali. Considering the situation, it is a very unforgiving format for the finger spinners in particular. If the matchup goes against you, then you can be hammered for 12, 15, 20, and that completely changes the complexion of the innings. Taimur Ali, 1 hit away from a deserved half century. Steps away and chips it. Has he got the distance? Oh, yes, he does. Half a dozen to raise his 50. A fabulous knock, a standing ovation from the dugout for Taimur Ali. What a fabulous innings against one of the top teams in the UAE.
Well, there are a few players in the UAE who deserve a lot of respect, and Taimur Ali definitely one of them. 23 balls for his 50, and in a pressure situation against a top side. That is what this quality innings is all about. It's not a B or a C division game. It's against one of the best teams in the UAE, and that shows what strong character Taimur Ali is.
Look at that flick of the wrist. Sweet timing, no chance for the long off at all. 11 runs off the over. And swiped away towards mid-wicket. Will it hit the gap? Oh, yes, it will. Make that 15 off the over. Dubai on the move. Nelson on the board with 6 balls to go. What an innings from Taimur Ali. One of the all-time great knocks we've seen in D10. So Hafiz Almas entrusted with the final over of the innings. It's already a formidable score here for Team Dubai. Mayank Chaudhary on strike. Oh, back of a length delivery. He should have hooked that away. He's missed out. There was only a deep fine leg behind square there. But it's one for the over. Now he knows everything will be in his half of the pitch here, Shoaib.
Yes, that's true. He can now anticipate where the ball is going to be bowled, and he's got a better rate to get that right.
Yeah, he likes to favor cutting the ball outside the off towards that point, cover point region. Let's see if he can punch the ball down the ground as well in the V. There are short, straight boundaries here at the ICC Academy. A crucial 5 deliveries coming up. He's pulled it away over mid-wicket into the grass banks for half a dozen.
Not the best of deliveries from Almas. It was a half tracker, and the kind of form that Mayank is in as well, he's not going to miss out on those right from the middle, and it's gone sailing beyond the ropes for a maximum.
This is a sensational cameo from Mayank. First a boundary, now a important 6 in the final over. Hafiz Almas under pressure, and he needs to bounce back. 4 deliveries remaining, 12 off 6, 117 already on the board. Are we in for an upset? Oh, slower bouncer. They're running through for a single, and great game awareness there from Taimur Ali. He was switched on to that single.
That's good running. He wants to try and get there beyond strike so that he can maximize the returns that they can get in the remaining 3 deliveries. 118 on the board. Can they get to 125? 2 big hits, and they might just get to 130.
Oh, that would be something to talk about. That would certainly cause a lot of ripples in the domestic scene if Team Dubai can get one over Team Fujairah here. Taimur Ali, the man of the moment on strike. Inside edge onto the boot. That was in the slot. He's missed out there, Shoaib.
Yes, he'll be disappointed. That was definitely in the slot. Was a ball that could have been hit straight down the ground. Not to be. They'll only get a single. Mayank will now be facing the next delivery, who's on 12 of 7.
It's not been a great bowling performance from Fujairah. They were so good against Sharjah last night. They looked absolutely unstoppable. But this early game, the toss has backfired. The batting from Team Dubai has been outstanding. And let's see if they can hold their nerve in the bowling department. And the fielding will be very important as well for the men in blue. Hoiked away towards the leg side. There is protection. Are they going to push for 2 here on the throw? Yeah, here we go. Chance for a run out, but he'll make it in time. Excellent running. And the pressure is telling on the men in green. Look at the expressions.
Not the best of throws. The throw could have been a lot better. But because it was not all that great, they managed to get those 2 runs. Interesting. Not coming from the middle of the bat, but again, the running between the wickets has been commendable between these two. They have made sure, in fact, the entire Dubai side has been running hard between the wickets. They've valued each and every run, and that is why they are where they are right now. 121 on the board. Last ball of the innings yet to come. Hafiz Almas has given away 10 runs already in this over. Can he finish off well? Can he get a wicket here? Or is it going to be Mayank who will have the final laugh here? Let's find out.
On a length and just punch down the ground, trying to get it towards that extra cover region. They're pushing for 2 on the throw. And Hafiz Almas, that's very, very poor. He should have gotten to the stumps. Instead, they've picked up yet another priceless run. And Team Dubai conclude on a very, very strong score here. 123 for the loss of 3 wickets. Taimur Ali with a fabulous, fabulous knock of 56 not out of just 26 deliveries. And they've taken 12 runs off this final over. Excellent performance from the men in blue. So Team Fujairah, they'll have their work cut out in the second innings here. Taimur Ali, that long partnership with Safir Tariq after they were 22 for 2. A brilliant fight back, a brilliant performance. And he carries his bat into the dugout where they are giving him a standing ovation. A fabulous performance. And well, Team Dubai could make history here if they can get one over the men in green. Going to be a very interesting 10 overs coming up. Ronak Panoli 10 off 4. Syed Haider Wasi Shah couldn't get going either. But Taimur Ali with a brilliant innings. 56 not out of 26. Ably supported by Safir Tariq. 31 of 17. And Mayank Chaudhary getting those quick runs at the end as well. Taking them to a very decent score indeed in their allotted 10 overs. In terms of the bowling, Rohit Khan was the pick of the bowlers, 2 for 24. 1 wicket for Shehbaz Ali, and not much after that. Umair Ali Khan, Haider Ali, Hafiz Almas had to suffer here at the hands of Safir Tariq and Taimur Ali. Well, let's take a look at the highlights of the first innings then. It was a slow start to the game for the Dubai openers. That was a great punch there. Glorious shot from Ronak Panoli. Especially that pull shot. Look at that. Absolutely picture perfect. But then the bowlers hit back, splicing that pull shot. Easy catch at mid-on. And then Taimur Ali walked in, and look at that start. Hooked away over fine leg for 6. Ominous signs for Fujairah. Poor shot from Wasi Shah. Trying to go over the top of that offside ring, and a very good catch by Shehbaz Ali. But then it was the Safir Tariq and Taimur Ali show. 69-run partnership. There was some sloppy work in the field from Team Fujairah, but those timely blows, and they counter-attacked with efficiency and style. Especially Taimur Ali was timing the ball sweetly right from ball 1 and put away any poor deliveries. And then Mayank Chaudhary coming in, playing a very important cameo. 16 off 9. Started off with that blazing boundary towards extra cover, and in the end it's a very hefty target here for Team Fujairah. 124 required in the allotted 10 overs. Required run rate of 12.4 is going to be a tough ask. Will they complete that target? We'll just take a short break at the Emirates D10 and be right back for the run chase. Don't go anywhere. Good afternoon, viewers, and welcome back to the Emirates D10 2023 powered by Fan Code match number 5 in progress. Dubai taking on Fujairah. And, well, that is the batting scorecard for Team Dubai, who were invited to bat first. A wonderful performance by Taimur Ali and Safir Tariq, alongside useful cameos by Mayank Chaudhary and Ronak Panoli, has powered them to a very, very decent score of 123 in their allotted 10 overs. They were 22 for 2 at one stage, and then that long partnership taking them to a very formidable score. 2 wickets once again for Rohit Khan, the left-arm seamer. Shahbaz Ali did well as well, 1 for 25, but they were starved of wickets in the face of superb batting by Taimur Ali and Safir Tariq. And now it's over to the Dubai bowlers to make sure they keep this power-packed Fujairah batting lineup in check. Going to be the regular opening pair for the men in green. Hamid Khan coming off a golden duck in the previous game against Sharjah. He'll be looking to make amends. And alongside him is the stylish, elegant Salman Khan, fabulous player. There he is. Played a wonderful knock against Sharjah last night, although they made hard work of a meager score to chase. But they certainly have the confidence of a win. But a required run rate of 12.4 right from ball 1 is not going to be an easy feat when the bowler with the ball in hand is Shahid Nawaz. Excellent, tall, right arm seamer. Gets that ball to seam off the deck, get some swing as well. 2 wickets in the tournament already, and that economy rate of 8 is absolutely brilliant in D10 cricket. Tough conditions for the bowlers out here. There's a deep third and a deep square leg immediately in place for Hamid Khan. He's a go-getter, he's a daredevil power play specialist, and let's see if he can get going this afternoon at the ICC Academy Oval 2. Here we go then, the run chase is underway. Fujairah versus Dubai. First ball crashed over backward point. Well, no worries about that golden duck this afternoon. That ball has been lasered over cover point for 4. What a hit. Stand and deliver like the best of them. Just a hint of outswing, but it was on a length, and absolutely no 2 thoughts about it. Crashed to the boundary. No chance for the point fielder at all. So that's a positive start here for Team Fujairah. They have to be hyper-aggressive in the 2 overs of mandatory power play. And I reckon if this pair remains at the crease, they will certainly take the optional 3rd over of power play on the trot as well. Need to get ahead of the game in a run chase, go above the rate required. That's exactly what Hamid Khan will be planning to do. 4 for none after the very first delivery. Next one, it's a top edge over the keeper and going into the side screen behind for half a dozen. Well, that's the way Hamid Khan plays. He will never die wondering. 51 sixes in the D10 already, and this is only match number 5. What a rollicking start we've had to the tournament. This time, once again, on the length, drifting into his body. He took a chance, and a genuine top edge. That could have gone anywhere, but today seems to be his day. 10 off 2 already, and Shahid Nawaz under pressure. Not much he could do about that shot, but he certainly needs to bowl a touch fuller here. Oh, big swing and a miss. That's better. Great channel as well. But you can see how hard Hamid Khan is swinging towards the ball. Even that outside edge perhaps would have flown over 3rd for 6. 10 for no loss after 3 deliveries. Of course, we're going to have no less than 44 matches over the duration of 12 days. Fast and furious D10 cricket coming up here at the ICC Academy. Do pop in and watch some live cricket. 120 of the best cricketers in the UAE competing here. Pitched up and bit of a bottom edge squeezed away towards deep square leg for a single. So Hamid Khan already picked up 11 runs in 4 deliveries. A strong start here for Team Fujairah. And joining me in the comm box is my regular partner in crime, Mr. Abid Ibrahim. Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, Azzy. It's maybe first time in the day we are together, but
there'll be a lot of games lined up today as well. We'll have 4 games. Well, I'm certainly enjoying this contest of shorter format where you hardly have a time to gather things, especially for the batters. They need to execute their shots early. For the bowlers, they only get 12 deliveries to get the better result and produce what the captain and coaches ask you to do.
Well, I hope you don't get sick of me by the end of the day. Oh, beats the outside edge. Peach of an outswinger from Shahid Nawaz. Salman Khan, a different kind of batter, more orthodox, more technically sound. And trying to get him out on that outswinger, that would have been a big moment in the game. Beautifully bowled by Shahid.
Well, the kind of a Shahid Nawaz length and delivery where he bowls with the high arm action, he subtract the extra bounce also. His release point is over the batter's head, I think. And this wicket will suit him much, and he knows thinks so too about this wicket so much.
Oh, absolutely. This time hooked away towards that fine leg region. Beautiful shot. And can you believe it? It's gone all the way for 6.
The only error he made that he bowled around the boundary line, the rib cage area he was targeting. Outside off, he kept on donning against Salman Khan, but one poor delivery costed that over. The first over gone for 17. It's Fujairah right in the game.
Well, take a look at how he created that shot. Picked it up off a length. Incredible placement. Incredible agility as well. And yes, that is beyond the boundary skirting there. A good call by the umpire. I think it's just hit the rope on the full, perhaps. Just getting double confirmation. So, okay, it's been given as a 4. So the right decision has been made, a correction. So 15 for none after the first over, not too bad at all. And it's going to be Nilansh Keswani sharing the new ball with Shahid Nawaz. Excellent, outstanding bowling all-rounder, left arm spinner and left-hand batter. Didn't get an opportunity to bat today. I think he wouldn't mind, but he'd love to have a bowl.
Well, exceptional player, Nilansh Keswani. It's not just his bowling. Economy is of 9. Now that's top edge in the air, leading edge, in fact. The toe end of the bat, pardon me. That went long way up in the air, almost carried to the fielder. Now Nilansh does not look happy with the fielder's effort. It's his partner, Aryan Lakra.
Yeah, perhaps he could have attacked the ball better there, but it never really had the distance to reach Aryan Lakra there. This time chipped in the air once more and is going to land in no man's land at mid-wicket. They had pushed the deep mid-wicket back. If he was in the ring, that would have been a lollipop of a catch.
Well, he's a character, let me tell you, Nilansh Keswani. He knows how to pick up his wickets. He'll keep on bowling at the right areas, and he loves to bowl in this wicket.
Oh, absolutely. Steps out and he stumped him. There you go, Safir Tariq making double sure. Well, this could be interesting. Well, Hamid Khan is not hanging around. Stepping down the track and playing across the line. You cannot do that to a left-arm spinner, turning the ball away from you. And the first wicket seems to be down here for Team Fujairah.
Well, as I said, Nilansh Keswani knows how to pick up his wickets. He's certainly provided the breakthrough the Team Dubai was looking in. Slow in the air. Saw the batter coming down the ground. He pitched it half. And Safir Tariq got a little bit of a work to do. And in the end, he plucks that stump out. And it's end of Hamid Khan scoring at 12 of 6. It's 17 for 1.
New batter in is Rais Ahmed. Obdurate, technically strong right-hander. Let's see if he can produce an innings This afternoon, they certainly need one. No change in the batting order. Cut away towards that cover point, going to be a dot ball. It's been an excellent over from Nilansh Keswani so far, only conceding 2 runs and picked up the important wicket of Hamid Khan.
And Nilansh knows what to do in these conditions with this shorter format. What I like about his bowling is he's taking the pace off completely. He's asking the batter to generate, and he does raise. Generates the power, hits it sheer power with a lot of bottom hand, gets 6 runs.
Fabulous hit from Raees Ahmed, just backing away from the stumps, opening up the offside. And that was thrashed to the long off fence. Clean hit for a maximum. Take a look at this, flighted delivery. And beautifully executed. This time pulled away, over square leg. And that's gone into oval number 1 for a mighty 6. So just the final 2 deliveries spoiling the over. In the end, they've taken 14 off it, 29 for 1 after 2 overs of power play. Will they take the third one right here, right now? So the mystery has been solved. Yes, they will take the third over of power play right here, right now. Well, Shahid Nawaz is just relaxing in the field. So perhaps he's not going to be interested with it, or will he? Plenty of decisions need to be made here. Target of 124. What a fabulous batting performance by Taimur Ali Abid.
Well, indeed, the batters have done the job pretty well. It's now up to the bowlers who need to take the game and beat Team Fujairah, and that will send a big message to the entire other teams who's participating in this Emirates D10 that Dubai is up there for the victory. 19 games, 14 wickets. Economy is a bit too high. The average is quite not so convincing, but I think he's a lot better than those stats.
Oh, absolutely. Rahul Bhatia, capped by the UAE, part and parcel of the ODI T20 squads for a pretty long time. Experienced campaigner, coming off a player of the match performance, so his confidence is high. Let's see if he can provide the breakthrough, because Raees Ahmed is looking in good touch. Salman Khan is another outstanding young batter emerging in the UAE. Chip towards that long on region. There's a fielder there. Oh, just falling short of him. Aryan Lakra, he was at mid-wicket in the ring, just over his head for a couple.
Well, if it's just me or everybody can see, Aryan Lakra is everywhere.
Yeah, it's like the ball has a magnet to him. It's attracting him. Umair Ali Khan, the captain of Fujairah, looking a bit concerned. And rightly so. It's a big target. When you have a required run rate of 12.4 right from ball 1, you can't stop. Beautiful delivery from Bhatia, right in the block hole. Nothing Salman could do with that.
Yeah, Umair Ali Khan probably not singing it today, not making TikToks, not doing anything.
Yeah, the mood is very different today. Very serious state of affairs. They're under the pump. And this time lofted down the ground. You beauty, Salman Khan. Straight, flat 6.
Well, that was straight as an arrow. He hits it beautifully over the bowler head. Nothing for the fielders, nothing for the bowler. It was just sheer power. Look at that. Oh, timing was immaculate. Great hitting. And look at that. Hand and eye coordination right at the center of that willow.
Fabulous, fabulous shot indeed. Just bowled a bit too full. Just missed his length by a couple of inches. Oh, it's a full toss, but it's gone straight up. Caught and bowled opportunity. Oh no, Aryan Lakra, what's happening? Rahul Bhatia, he was going for the catch, and then he left it for Aryan. Utter confusion. And that's a big, big opportunity grasped.
Well, they played a lot of cricket together. They know about each other a lot. They're UAE national teammates. But not calling there. Rahul Bhatia was running towards reverse and he wanted Aryan to reach.
Well, I feel that was Rahul's catch. He left it for the mid-wicket fielder. Utter confusion. This time driven towards extra cover, hits the gap and hits the fence. Beautiful batting from Rais Ahmed.
Well, there is always a price to pay when you drop catches like that, and Rahul Bhatia is certainly paying his dues.
Yeah, you could have had a wicket to your name. Instead, you've been driven through extra cover for 4. Frustration for Safir Tariq and Team Dubai. That would have been a huge blow to Team Fujairah. But now they've taken 13 runs off the over and looking good for plenty more. This partnership already up to 25 runs. Inside edge, skewed away towards fine leg for a single. So a productive over here for Team Fujairah. But the luck is with the men in green as well. 43 for 1. So it's going to be the left arm seamer Abdul Malik coming on to bowl. He usually takes the new ball with Shahid Nawaz, but they've just held him back here to bowl outside the power play. All 3 overs of power play had been taken by Team Fujairah. 43 for 1. It's a strong start, but the required run rate is still at 11.6 in the next 7 overs. So plenty of heavy lifting to do. It's a target of 124. Rais Ahmed is looking rock solid at the crease. Has already struck a boundary and a 6. This time pulled away in front of square. It's a long chase for the square leg fielder, but Nilansh does well, but it's an easy 2. They're very big square boundaries here at the ICC Academy ovals, and that was always going to be a couple.
I think different role here for Abdul Malik. Usually comes in with the new ball, and captain and coach had a different plan today to bring up Nilansh Keswani. I think who's done decent job, who took out Hamid Khan, who was looking dangerous. Now the widespread field out there. A lot of protection on the own side.
Yeah, and it's the big boundary as well. This time lofted down the ground off the back foot. What an incredible shot from Rais Ahmed. All the way for 6. Unbelievable strike.
Well, that brings 50 up for Fujairah. That inside out shot, he plays it so well. Bottom hand, but still got all of it. That went beyond the side screen.
Well, he's built like a heavyweight boxer, and he knocked that out of the park. What a shot off the back foot. Not easy to execute, but he made it look like child's play. Terrific hit.
And just 7 deliveries, and he's already betting on 25 runs. Half of the score he's done.
Well, what score is safe here at the ICC Academy Ovals? We're yet to find out. Pulled away in front of square once again. And it beats the mid-wicket fielder. Perfect placement. And they're adding a boundary to the 6. And now Team Fujairah believe.
Well, that ball travelled like a rocket. Look at that. Met of the bat. And trying to keep it along the carpet. If you see the shape of the bat is long towards the down. Nothing for Bhatia. And a boundary here. Much needed.
They desperately need to plug the leakage of runs here. Fujairah running away with it. Steps out and hoiks it towards long on. Good fielding there by Wasi. Keeps it to a single. But they've already taken 13 runs of just 4 deliveries here of Abdul Malik. And Salman Khan is yet to get going.
This is impressive batting. This is truly a dominance there. They've been taking runs against the fast bowlers, against the spinners.
Yeah, they need to somehow break this partnership. They had a chance, which was given away. Oh, trying to slash this behind point, and it's given as a dot ball. Good change of pace there from Abdul Malik, and given as one for the over as well. So the next delivery will be pitched up, and Salman 14 off 8. He's just been a little slow, perhaps not slow. I'm not sure that's the right word, but he's not been in good nick in this knock.
I think it's the different format. They just played 50 overs format. It takes little time to adjust to the shortest format from the longest.
Oh, absolutely. This time, beautiful glide, but straight to backward point. Chance for a run out. Well, Mohammad Farooq, one of the best fielders in the UAE, needed a direct hit there. Instead, they've taken 2 on the overthrow. Another excellent over here for Team Fujairah. They're on the move. 58 for 1 at the end of 4. Hafiz Almas looking relatively relaxed in the dugout. His duty is done with the ball so far. 66 needed of 6 overs. Required run rate of 11 is certainly very manageable. A strong start here to the run chase from Team Fujairah. Rahul Bhatia will continue from the ICC Academy end. They need a moment of magic from their left-arm spinner just to break this partnership. Neelansh Keswani, the sole wicket taker so far. And this man on screen is looking very, very dangerous indeed. Partnership has gone up to 41 runs. Rais, 30 of just 9 deliveries. He's dealing in 4s and 6s. Beautifully bowled. Excellent bowling. Loopy, full wide Yorker. And Rais had backed off a bit too far. Perhaps they can think about coming over the wicket to the 2 right-handers. Maybe bowl it at their pads. That could be an option as well, just to tie them up. Right in the block hole, once again driven out towards wideish long off. An excellent fielding from Neelansh Keswani. Attacked the ball, clean pickup and got the throw out quickly.
I think that's what every single run matters here. You need to try to save all these runs. You have scored 124, but that even does not seems to be enough.
This time it will be a wide. You can see the game plan here. He's trying to bowl outside the hitting arc of the 2 right-handers. Partnership up to 43 runs. It was Hamid Khan who got off to a blistering start, but then got stumped off Neelansh Keswani. Nasif Faraz all set to go. Still have the likes of Mohammad Farazuddin to come. Hafiz Almas can bat. Umair Ali Khan, Shehbaz Ali. A lot of firepower. Zishan Abid, the wicket-keeper batter as well. This time full toss, and what a catch by Rahul Bhatia. Can you believe it? A stunning catch, a stunning dismissal. And that was a stinger. Oh yes, but he's held on.
Well, we were talking about the partnership which was ballooning up, and there was soon it was growing big. Yet Rahul Bhatia takes off that wicket of Salman Khan with an extraordinary catch. Look at that. Full toss, and he got a hand to it. He should be the umpire should be thanking Bhatia there.
Absolutely brilliant. A moment of magic like we expected from the left arm spin wizard of UAE, Rahul Bhatia. Brilliant catch. And Salman heads back for a score of 16, 60 for 2. So the new batter in is Nasir Faraz. Stylish, elegant right-hander. He's actually club teammates with Salman Khan and Shehbaz Ali. And Rohit Khan as well. Played a decent innings in the previous game. Only his 2nd match. He's been performing consistently in the domestic scene and finally gets his opportunity at the biggest stage. And we wish him all the best of luck. He's a great player. Big shot! Over cow corner. See you later. That's out of here.
Well, he doesn't like to waste any time there. He just likes to play his shots no matter what delivery he's facing, the first or the second. He'll put that away if he finds one in the radar. That was certainly in his zone.
He's thrown that out. Look at that long on position. No chance. You can't do anything apart from looking that ball sailing over your head.
Oh, that's a beauty. That might be the biggest six of the D10 so far. Over the ICC Academy glass panel into the car park and onto Abid Ibrahim's Ferrari. Hopefully it's safe. Hopefully you have insurance.
Well, glad to know that I hold a Ferrari there. But well, this format is nothing less than a Ferrari's speed.
Oh, absolutely. You have to go at 100 miles per hour. New balls, please. Thank you so much, umpire Shiju Sam, international umpire for the UAE. But still putting in the hard yards. You love to see it. It's truly a big cricketing family we have here, Abid. Although we don't look very similar, we are also brothers.
And indeed, it's been a great to witness so many games together.
Yeah, too many maybe. Oh, steps out, but this time he got a bit too close to it. Just dribbled away to long on for a single. So 57 required of 31. This match could go either way. And yes, this is the deadly duo in the com box. I am Ahmed Khwaja alongside my wonderful friend Abid Ibrahim. And what a catch by Rahul Bhatia. You beauty. That was traveling. This time chipped towards that extra cover. It's empty there. But there is a deep fielder set in place. So a very good over from Bhatia. 56 needed of the last 5 overs. We're going to have a thrilling finish here at the D10. So that is the batting analysis for Fujairah so far. 12 off 6. Hamid Khan was looking dangerous until he got stumped by a wonderful piece of bowling by Nilansh Keswani. And Salman Khan, brilliant return catch taken off his own bowling by Rahul Bhatia. Rais Ahmed though, he seems to be the man bossing this run chase. 32 of just 12 deliveries. And he has Nasir Faraz alongside him. Still have Zishan Abid, Hafiz Almas, Shehbaz Ali. And of course, the captain of Fujairah, Umair Ali Khan. He's padded up. He's just walking around the dugout. Nervous energy this time. Slice towards deep cover and it's been dropped. Taimur Ali, what have you done there? That was a straightforward catch. And Mohammad Farooq could have had a wicket first ball.
Well, no matter what you do in the batting, still in the field, it is required 100% commitment from you. Look at that. He managed to get that shot out where there is the longest part of the boundary. Taimur had that almost. I put that down. Not so sure how Farooq Mohammed will react to that. Now he's trying to bowl a lot quicker using that shoulder, but couldn't get it right off target completely. And that's a wide delivery. It frustrates bowler as well. Oh, what a reply. What a reply. Farooq Mohammed, you beauty. Absolutely brilliant. Nasir Faraz having no answer to that delivery. What a time to welcome my friend in the com box as well. Shoaib Ahmed, you have come in the right time.
Always at the right time. 70 for 3. Fujairah losing a wicket just at when they didn't want to lose a wicket. That's a good delivery. Flighted, drift in the air. And Farooq Mohammed gets the big fish. Nasir Faraz, dejected, disappointed, will have to take the long walk back. It's 70 for 3. New man in Umar Ali Khan. New man in Umar Ali Khan. 34 matches for him. 334 runs. And look at that strike rate. 201. That's the strike rate for Umar Ali Khan. And he's come out just at the right time for Fujairah. They're on track when it comes to the run scoring. Just that they've lost 3 wickets. Good news, they've still got Rais out there in the middle, who's on 33 of 13 deliveries.
Come on, guys. Come on, Nilu, ready, Nilu. Are you ready, Rena?
Farooq Maman. A full toss for Umar Ali Khan. And he's played that towards long on for a single. So he's off the mark with a run. They still need 53 runs to win. At 10 runs and over, that is definitely possible.
Yes, possible, but wouldn't be so easy. Rais is the man who tries to hit that one, and again Shahid Nawaz maybe should have he's gone to prevent the boundary, rather he tried to go for the catch, and he costed 4 runs to the team.
Well, didn't take the catch, didn't even stop the ball from going through the ropes. Not timed too well by Rais, but that should have been taken. That is another catch dropped, and when you drop catches, you can't win matches. Goes big, goes high, and goes the distance as well. That's another clean hit from Rais, so he's given you a chance. He's not going to give you another. Farooq has been taken to the cleaners.
Well, that's how it has been always in this shorter format. When you drop a catch, the next delivery, you get a hit boundary of the 6. This was maximum from Rais. And look at that. That sailed over. That went to a distance. No chance for Bhatia. One final delivery. And what a knock this has been from Rais. He's scored 43 of just 15 deliveries. One more from Farooq.
Bowls outside off. That's much better from Farooq Maman. But straight to Rahul Bhatia. Will be a single, and he'll keep strike for the next over as well. Rais, 6 overs bowled, 82 for 3. Right, this one's again been hit cleanly. And the boundaries continue to flow from the bat of Jamshed Rais. Aryan Lakra bowling his first ball has been welcomed with a beautiful hit for 4.
Just too shy of 50 here. Aryan Lakra bowled that well. That had an extra bounce also, but lots of bottom hand and a power from the big man. Rais puts that away for a boundary that would travel long way. Shahid Nawaz has to do a lot of work to bring that ball back. Probably that's a punishment for dropping the catch.
Well, yes, that catch will cost Dubai. It's already started to penalize them. Rais had hit 2 boundaries since he's been dropped. A 6 and a 4. Oh, this is hit cleanly again. It's gone straight down the ground. And it has crossed the ropes with a lot of ease, comfort and grace. Half a dozen more And what a way to bring up his 50 in this edition of the Emirates D10 in a run chase. Jamshed Rais showing his class. Absolutely brilliant.
In this shorter format, you need one batter to cross 50 runs of just 18 deliveries. And I think they will be sorted. Still, Rais right there in the center can make a lot of difference. He has something Dubai have to do to stop this man. Otherwise, they'll have to test the defeat.
It's gone a long way, and they'll need another ball. 92 for 3, out of which 54 runs have been scored by one man, Jamshed Rais.
Well, I tell you what, it's 2 deliveries only and 10 runs given by Lakra. And I think there is some concerns for the captain of Dubai. Look at that. 5 sixes and 4 boundaries. The strike rate has been 300. What a great knock this is. This is absolutely brilliant.
54 of 18 for Rais Ahmed. Goes full. Aryan Lakra, and this one's been played straight down the ground.
Sensational knock this is from Rais. He's impressed me. And more than me, he's impressed his captain who's batting alongside him, Umar Ali Khan, who's himself the big hitter of the ball. He goes big, he goes high. But that will just bounce in front of Nilansh Keswani, who's done well to prevent the boundary as well. They need to take Rais out of this game. The bowlers need to do something, or maybe fielder. Probably the next man is gearing up is Hafiz Almas or maybe Zishan Abid. Makes room, goes inside out. Gets 4 runs, 1 bounce into the fence. What a shot this is. Well, Aryan Lakra is certainly on a receiving end here. A big over. So far in process, only 5 deliveries been bowled already. 16 runs of it.
Inside out shot, not the easiest of shots to play, but the kind of form that Rais Ahmed is in. He is playing it, and he is playing a magnificent knock here for Fujairah. Goes for the Yorker. Aryan Lakra goes full. Well played by Rais Ahmed, but finds the fielder at short third. And that will bring the end of this expensive over from Aryan Lakra. 16 runs off it. 7 overs bowled. 98 for 3.
I haven't seen him batting, neither bowling. Well, he's a top wicket taker of D50. Mohammad Farazuddin, what a character. A great talented player, young man. A good spinner and also a very handy batter. And he fields well. And one of the finest fielders in UAE also. And the 2 spinners sitting together. Haider Ali alongside Mohammad Farazuddin. Farooq Mohammad could bring the wicket. That's been belted on the onside. Only gather 1. I think the idea is to give Rais more strike.
Yes. 25 needed of 17 deliveries. So Umar is just playing the second fiddle, making sure that he feeds the strike to the man in form, Rais Ahmed, who's on 59 of 21 deliveries. Another big hit coming from the bat of Rais. It's going to be similar result. 6 more runs, and Rais seems to be in a hurry to finish things off, and why not? He is in absolutely brilliant form.
What a way to bring 100 for the team. 65 for him. And look at that. Leggy bowls, bowl turns or no turn. He doesn't care. He puts that one away. And you can sense the shoulders getting dropped here. The chips are down of Team Dubai. A nice flick on the onside. They might not try for the 2 because there's not such a requirement. It's just that you need to play off the remainers and you'll win the game. There's hardly anything for the batters as long as Rais is down there at the center. Dubai would not be feeling in the game.
Big appeal, but I think it's the back pad and also the height could be a factor there. Leg by signaled by the umpire. We'll have a clear look at that in the replay.
Yeah, the replay will be interesting here. When I see if it is googly, then that probably missing the leg.
It's the regulation leg spinner, and that has hit the back pad very close to that leg stump. Goes big again on the onside, and when he hits, they stay hit. That's gone for another magnanimous 6 from the bat of Rais Ahmed.
Well, hitting 6 seems to be an easy job for him rather than taking singles. He likes to belt those, look at that, onto the legs, puts it away with a lot of force, mighty power behind that, and gets the better result, maximum. Just 11 runs away from the victory, Team Fujairah. And mind you, they're chasing 124. That's also a big total, but they made it look so easy.
It has been a one-man show. Rais has joined the party and he's just been belting the ball all around the park. Cuts it towards the short third. Mayank Chaudhary is stationed there. Won't be a run. Will be a dot ball. 8 overs gone. 113 for 3 with 11 more to win.
There you go. They're waiting for their turn. The two teams lined up for the next game. It's Emirates Red and Emirates Blues. It will be an interesting contest between the colors. Shahid Nawaz back onto the attack. Umar Ali Khan just flicks that one. And he will get 4 runs in a result. That was really an easy picking delivery. Full toss onto the pads.
Well, Dubai bowling has been a concern on the pads. Easy, not the best of deliveries to be starting off the over with. And Umar Ali Khan just guides it, flicks it in the gap and gets 4 runs. 7 more needed for Fujairah to win this game. And they've got 11 deliveries to get to those 7 runs. Short ball guided towards the short third and a quick single taken. That will bring Rais Ahmed back on strike, who's on 72 of 25 deliveries. 118 on the board. It was a good score that was set up by Dubai in the first innings, but the bowlers today have just not been able to control the flow of runs and take that wicket of Rais, who has been the game changer for Fujairah. Even after losing 3 wickets earlier on, it's been Rais who's been handling that pressure well. Another shot, extra cover. And it's gone all the way. Syed Haider Wasi Shah cannot do much. We'll have to wait for the umpire's signal. But every ball that's meeting the bat of Rais is crossing the ropes.
Well, it's been that kind of a day for Rais where he can get runs on his will. He can see the ball well, he can sight it, he can put it away. He can do everything what he wants at the center of this wicket.
This one was played in the air. And that should have been taken. It hits the hands of Syed Haider Wasi Shah and then pops over. First up, it should have been a catch. One bounce. I think it has bounced just before the ropes. And it'll be given a 4, but that should have been taken. That could have been a wicket. The catches, the dropped catches, Abid, have been a big problem for Dubai.
That's something. Oh, this is uppercut. The third is up. The ball is going towards the fence, and that will bring the victory for Team Fujairah. They have done wonderful job with the bat. 124, they chased it in just 8.3. This is marvelous. Great cricket, great batting, and Dubai really need to go back to the drawing board to understand what went wrong. For me, it's their fielding which has put them down.
Well, Rais Ahmed, he has been spectacular in that run chase. The men in green win their second game. 2 consecutive wins for Fujairah. While Dubai, after winning that first game yesterday against Emirates Reds, are now in a spot of bother. They batted well, but the bowlers didn't do what was expected of them. In fact, they had a very good bowling lineup, but just couldn't hold on the hurricane that was Rais Ahmed. Excellent batting from him. Clearly taking the game away from Dubai.
Superb batting. This has been top-class performance from Rais. Single-handedly took Team Fujairah towards the victory. He's been coaches and captain, his teammates. They've been mighty impressed with this man. Wonderful batting. This has been a great contest. They had a little bit of a shaky start where Nilansh Keswani got rid of Hamid Khan and on to second over of the game. And then Salman Khan couldn't contribute much today. 16 of 10, but one man doing the heavy lifting. 80 of just 27 deliveries. This is sheer brilliance from Rais Ahmed.
For bowling, for Dubai, it was a no-show here today at the ICC Academy. 3 wickets taken, 1 by Nilansh, 1 by Rahul Bhatia, and 1 by Mohammad Farooq. But they were all very expensive. Their economies tell you that it was not a great outing for the bowlers of Dubai. And in the end, Fujairah managed to get to that total in just 8.4 overs. The second innings, it was all about the men in green and how they approached the run chase. Hamid and Salman were the 2 batters out there in the middle. But the spinners did get early breakthroughs. Nilansh Keswani getting that wicket. Rahul Bhatia also got a wicket as they played that between the fielders. The gaps were always there. And in the end, it was all about the kind of batting, the intent, the positive approach that Rais Ahmed showed out there in the middle, making sure that the pressure was always on Dubai as they got wickets, but they also kept on leaking runs. And the dropped catches, I feel, were the main cause of defeat for Dubai.
I think they haven't picked up their catches well. The fielding was certainly of Fujairah better than the Dubai. And this man is the difference against the victory and defeat of the team here of this game. Rais Ahmed doing the bulk of runs. He never looked back since he's got a chance. He's capitalized. He's tongued all over the ground, especially that square leg and the cow corner position. This is where the catch got dropped. Now Umair Ali Khan also remained unbeaten alongside Rais Ahmed. The uppercut closes the book and gets 2 points to Fujairah. And the big bear hug from Umair Ali Khan confirms the victory for Fujairah. This has been a wonderful performance from Fujairah. They are known to be a mighty team of this Emirates D10. And it's Taimur Ali, top scorer. What a good knock he played, but all in vain with his 56 of just 26 deliveries. Rohit Rohit Khan 2 wickets, Shahbaz 1. And they score given a target of 124 in reply. Fujairah had one man doing that great work and heavy lifting. Rais Ahmed scoring unbeaten 80 of just 27 deliveries. What a knock this is. This knock should be remembered for a really, really long time. Nilansh Keswani, Rahul and Muhammad got 1 wicket each. And Nilansh only bowled 1 over. Was never brought back into the attack. Fujairah win this by 7 wickets. And it's time for us for the next game, which is also lined up. And before that, we'll take a short break. And after that, once we come back from the break, there'll be a post-match presentation party. See you then.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the post-match presentation of match number 5 of the Emirates D10 2023 powered by FanCode. It was a high-powered clash between Dubai and Fujairah. Dubai batting first posted a score of 123 for 2 in their allotted 10 overs. A fabulous knock by Taimur Ali alongside his captain Safir Tariq. But in the run chase, it was the power show from Team Fujairah who gunned down the target of 124 in just 8.4 overs. It's now time to give the player of the match medallion. The award will be presented by Mr. Iftikhar Ali, our match referee, and it could only be one man, Rais Ahmed, for his knock of 80 off 27, including 7 boundaries and 7 massive sixes. What a knock. Clearly the best knock of the D10 so far. रईस पहली बात बहुत मुबारक हो. इतनी बड़ी साइड में आपका डेब्यू और इतनी बड़ी इनिंग, इतनी बड़ी साइड के अगेंस्ट कैसे फील कर रहे हैं?
अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह, सब तो बिस्मिल्लाहिर्रहमानिर्रहीम. सबसे पहले तो अल्लाह ताला का बहुत शुक्र है, अल्लाह ताला ने इस अपॉर्चुनिटी से मुझे नवाजा. बिल्कुल प्राउड मोमेंट है. आप सही कह रहे हैं कि बहुत बड़ी टीम है. मतलब कि आप लास्ट कुछ ईयर्स में भी देखें तो बहुत बड़ी टीम है. लेकिन अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह वालिदैन की दुआएं थी. एक पॉजिटिव प्लान था, यही था कि अपने प्लान पे रहते हुए टीम की तरफ से भी यही प्लान था. इवन कि जब आप देखते हैं कि हम दूसरी टीमों में भी खेलते हैं, अरेबियन क्रिकेट लीग में भी आपने देखा था, तो यही होता है कि बस अपनी पॉजिटिव गेम करो.
अच्छा, और हाफवे स्टेज पे क्या डिस्कस हुआ था डगआउट में? 124 का टारगेट काफ़ी बड़ा टारगेट था.
बिल्कुल, हमने 20-30 रन ज़्यादा करवा लिए थे. ये फील भी हो रहा था, लेकिन विकेट अच्छा था, सपोर्टिव विकेट था. लेकिन कोशिश यही था कि अपनी पॉजिटिव गेम करेंगे तो इंशाल्लाह रिजल्ट मिलेगा, और रिजल्ट मिला अल्हम्दुलिल्लाह.
और ये प्लेयर ऑफ द मैच अवार्ड आप किसके नाम करना चाहेंगे?
वालिदैन के नाम करना चाहूँगा.
क्या बात है. वेरी वेल डन एंड वेरी वेल प्लेड रईस.
थैंक यू सर.
Well, that was Rais Ahmed dedicating his player of the match medallion to his dear parents. What a wonderful gesture from the young power-packed hitter from Team Fujairah. That's all from the post-match presentation. Join us for the next game coming up very, very soon between Emirates Red and Emirates Blues.
Welcome back to the ICC Cricket Academy. It is an exciting game. It's Emirates Red versus Emirates Blues. Well, we have got a match number 6 of this fan called Emirates D20, and we are all set for D10, pardon me, and we are set here for the all-important toss with Ahmed Khwaja.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the ICC Academy Ovals for match number 6 of the Emirates D10 2023, powered by FanCode. Alongside me are the two captains in what should be a very intriguing match. It's Clint Birkinshaw, the captain of Emirates Red, Alishan Sharvu, the captain of Emirates Blues, and of course our match official, Mr. Iftikhar Ali. It's going to be Emirates Red to toss the coin this time. Heads. Heads is the call from Blues, and it has come down as heads, so the Blues have finally won a toss. Alishan, you won the toss. What have you decided?
We'll have a bowl first. First time in the tournament. Let's see how it goes.
Well, it's been a tough start for the tournament for you. 2 losses on the opening day, but looking to bounce back here.
Yeah, for sure. It's a long tournament. We've got 2 games against every team, so want to start fresh and get our first one on the board today.
Any changes to the playing 11?
Yeah, we've got a few changes. Akasha goes out, Aryan Saxena goes out, and Yash goes out. And Hardik Pai comes in, Harit and Uneb comes in.
Very well done. Best of luck for the game.
Thank you. Cheers.
Clint unfortunately lost the toss. If you had won the toss, what would you have done?
We probably would have bowled ourselves too here.
So batting first, what do you think is a decent target to set on this surface?
Well, after looking at the first game and looking at the games after, I think anything above 100 is defendable, but obviously touching 120 would be great.
And how does it feel to be competing in a top-tier tournament of the Emirates Cricket World? Must be fun.
It's just it's a privilege, and it's good to play against some really good cricketers across Dubai. So yeah, looking forward to it.
Changes to the playing 11?
There's 1 or 2. Umair is in, and Farhan is up on the top of the order. So yeah, 2 changes.
Best of luck for the game.
Thank you very much. Thanks.
Right then, news from the centre is that Emirates Blues have won the toss, and this time they have elected to bowl first.
Well, thank you very much, AZ, with that beautiful smile. Says it's bowl first, Emirates Blues. Would like to. I think it's a good call to bowl first and have a target ahead, as we saw Fujairah team doing, and called it right. When you have target ahead, you plan your game better and strategy-wise. It really well. It's Emirates Red versus Emirates Blues. The interesting contest here at the ICC for the match number 6. Well, joining me in the box, it's Shoaib Ahmed. Welcome, Shoaib. Looking forward to this game.
Thank you, Abid. Good evening, everyone. Yes, looking forward to this game between 2 different colors. Emirates Reds taking on Emirates Blues, and Blues definitely yesterday lost both their matches, while Emirates Red will be playing 2 matches today. One against Emirates Blues, which is just about to start. So the news from the centre again, the toss update is that Blues have won the toss and elected to bowl first.